Hey everyone, this is your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman on YouTube, and I am here for another wrestling review, aka also known as Summerslam. Now, Summerslam was right after NXT TakeOver Canada, like on a Sunday. So, and SummerSlam, if everybody knows who is a WWE fan, WWF fan, SummerSlam is known as the biggest party of the summer. So, if you didn't watch it, or if you wasn't there, I'm sorry you missed out. But you can still catch it on the WWE Network. You know, disclaimer, this ain't no sponsorship by WWE. I'm just giving you guys the plug. Okay, giving my wrestling geeks out there the plug. But before I get started, if you are new to my channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button down below. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Also, make sure you cop my merch. In addition, make sure you follow me on my social medias. I will leave that in the description box down below. Also, as well, I did do a review of NXT TakeOver Canada, so I will leave that link also down in the description box as well. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and start with the SummerSlam kickoff because that's what occurs first. I actually watched the whole kickoff because I was in the process of taking out my braids. You know, if you guys been watching my YouTube channel, your girl had braids. Now I'll have the poof. If you guys been some ride or die subscribers, y'all know I'll be rocking the poof, but it's till limited time only. So don't get used to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and start with the SummerSlam kickoff with Oney Lorcan versus Drew Gulak. As everybody knows, Drew Gulak is the 205 Cruiserweight Champion, and Oney Lorcan had the opportunity to go ahead, and he only had 5 days to prepare. Just 5 days. 5, y'all. I got 5 on it. He only got 5 days to prepare. So with that being said, I'm not gonna lie, when this match started, it kind of to me started like a little slow. Just a little slow. But then it picked up. You know, Oney Lorcan was giving Drew Gulak the business. But as time progressed, Drew Gulak came back on the rise and ended up retaining the 205 Cruiserweight title. Big congratulations to Drew Gulak for retaining the title. Hope there'll be more to it. Hopefully there'll be another opportunity for somebody else to come in line and take that title from him. If not, that man is still the face of 205 Live.
Lala bomb! Hey!
Y'all, I'm sorry. That was Bae right there who just sat here in all white. Speaking of all white, I will get to that in a minute because I got something to say about that all white situation here. So, anywho, the next one I want to go ahead and bring up. Sorry, y'all. I really am. Bae is somewhere doing some weirdness in the background. I don't know what he's doing. Bless his heart. And by the way, if y'all have not seen my other videos, Bae made me breakfast. Y'all may want to go ahead and watch that. I'll put that in the link in the description box down below as well. Now, the next one I want to go ahead and talk about is Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy. I need them to stop putting Apollo Crews like in kickoffs. Like, they need to have him like up there. It's like they have him like in the back waiting in the wings. Like, okay, we're just going to fill you in for the kickoff. Or we're just going to put you in a battle royal. He had gotten like one opportunity to be in like, you know, Intercontinental Championship opportunity, don't get me wrong, but then he's just there, just in the back at catering, no shade, or if he's on main event or something like that. But it was him against Buddy Murphy. If you guys remember Buddy Murphy, he was a former cruiserweight. Oh my God.
Oh, they're gonna love you.
Barry, I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's in whipped cream, y'all. Should be okay.
It's whipped cream, y'all. Barry, you play too much.
Yeah, you gotta shoot that video, girl.
I'm sorry, y'all. Again.
You can just make your description like Bae attacks me the whole time I'm trying to record.
Like I was saying, well, I got whipped cream on my face by Bae himself because he want to play around because he see the baddest woman on YouTube talking to y'all. But anyway, it was Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy, and with that match being said, it was getting very good. Like, to the part up to when Buddy Murphy got kicked out the ring. You know, he got rolled out the ring. Something happened. All you see is Rowan's big ass. Eric Rowan, who hangs with Daniel Bryan, attacked Buddy Murphy, and he yelled at him talking about, keep my name out your mouth. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. Now, that came about, if you guys watched SmackDown Live before SummerSlam, Roman Reigns was asking Buddy Murphy, was like, yo, bruh, I saw you when I got attacked. And, Buddy Murphy got a little smart with him, like, oh, if I knew, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. So Roman Reigns put paws on him, gave him the business, pretty much he got those hands like Braun Strowman. But then when his back was against the wall, he talking about, oh, it was Rowan. It was Rowan who did it. So you know how SmackDown Live ended with Daniel Bryan standing right next to Rowan looking all concerned and shit. Now, Rowan attacks Buddy Murphy, telling him to keep my name out your mouth. Look who's in the backstage watching in disgust. Daniel freaking Bryan. I'm like, child, we need to just figure out who's been attacking Roman Reigns, because it wasn't Samoa Joe, because Samoa Joe's the type of person that if he wants to attack you, he'll attack you to your face. Not times 10, he'll just blindside you and just hit you with a coquita clutch and call it a day. Okay? So, Buddy Murphy, yeah, you saw him backstage, but it's no telling of who did it. And my thing is, Buddy Murphy should have never got smart with Roman Reigns. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, you just got to the main roster. Damn. Jesus. Rudeness. So, that ended, like, I think a disqualification. The bell rung. Party over. Then we have Elias. He's in the ring singing, as he usually does. And when he was singing, we hear dun, 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 dun. Y'all know the theme song. On this day, I see clearly. Who comes out? The rated R superstar Edge. He grew out his hair. He got the beard going on, looking like Crazy Jesus. So it was like Crazy Jesus versus Hot Jesus. Because if you saw my last video, I already said Elias looked like a hot Jesus in jeans. So all of a sudden, it was nothing but pure silence. No, all the crowd went wild. Edge didn't say nothing. He did his entrance. He looked at Elias, just gave him one spear and left. Like I'm going to say it again. He gave him one spear and left. I said, my man. Now, the next match that happened was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Iconics. Now, the Iconics felt like they was not pinned. So they wanted a rematch, but it's like y'all got pinned by the Kabuki Warriors and y'all got told to go to the back. Thank you for coming. So with that being said, the Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross duo, I mean, I kind of questioned it because I was like, what if Alexa Bliss is using her? Like, So with that match going on, Alexa Bliss ended up giving Peyton Royce the Twisted Bliss, and they end up retaining the titles. So congratulations to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I wish y'all guys nothing best for the future and becoming, reigning, defending tag team champions, and keep on striving. Y'all gonna hear this come out my mouth, but I have faith in them until the next tag team comes along and snatch those titles. Now on to SummerSlam. It was Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Let me tell y'all something about this match. Becky Lynch was getting her ass handed to her by Natalya, but somehow the man herself dig deep and gave Natalya the business with the armbar, and because it was a submission match. So all of a sudden Natalya ended up tapping out, and Becky Lynch ended up retaining the Raw Women's Championship. Now, the next match was with Goldberg and Dolph Ziggler. So this match came about. See, this is probably with Dolph Ziggler. He don't know when to shut up sometimes, okay? He over here running his mouth. First, it was him going after Kofi Kingston on some, like, then sick, it's gonna be me, face ass. I should have been a champion. Then he was complaining about that. Then The Miz, he was complaining, and The Miz was like, okay, you keep complaining over and over, then do something about it. Then Shawn Michaels had to tell him and check him like, yo, it's sad that you had to put in all this work and to get nothing but being told that you're a second version of Shawn Michaels. Tag Shawn Michaels, Then he said something about Goldberg, like he was a has-been or something like that. And that's when shit had hit the fan. I believe either on Raw or SmackDown. I'm gonna say Raw. Because they was doing the signing of they was doing the signing of the contract. So Dolph Ziggler was thinking like, hey, I'm going against the Miz. This is about to be a wrap. Miz is like, so you didn't read the contract, friend. You're not going against me in SummerSlam. So he thought he was going against Shawn Michaels. He was like, nah, it's not going against me. All you hear is Goldberg's theme music come about, and it was curtains for Dolph Ziggler. But before Dolph Ziggler could leave, he got nothing but a sweet chin music across his face, courtesy of Shawn Michaels. So now as SummerSlam hits, Dolph Ziggler had to put his money where his mouth is, right? First of all, I need them to work on Goldberg's entrance because they're fucking it up. It does not take him that, like, as soon as he gets there, that's when the fireworks the little, whatever fireworks, pyro should come up. Don't put that shit on before the man gets to the stage. That shit irks my nerves. And I saw that shit happen already twice. No, is it twice? Let's see. Once. Brock Lesnar. Then he had that other match with Undertaker. Now this is like the third time. I understand the second one because there was that, what was that pay-per-view of him against the Undertaker? Oh my God. Comment down below if y'all remember that pay-per-view. It was like overseas, somewhere in Saudi Arabia. Because, you know, they got money like that for pyro and shit. Comment down below if y'all know what I'm talking about. I was like so tired with this whole pyro situation because I pay attention to every detail. Like, y'all can't be doing my boy like that. But somehow they kind of like fixed it a little because when they did like the second part of pyro, he was on point. So I was like, okay, cool. God, that shit irks my nerves. So then, as the match started, Dolph Ziggler thought he could get one up on Goldberg. Oh, that shit didn't work. Goldberg speared the shit out of him, gave him a jackhammer, and said, have a nice day. He leaving, Dolph Ziggler still talking shit. I'm like, oh my God. So he gives Dolph Ziggler another spear. He leaves again. Dolph Ziggler still talking more shit. This man had to come back to the ring. I don't know if this man was like probably close to the bathroom, but he comes right back to the ring, gives Dolph Ziggler another spear, and they had to take his mic away. It was like, bro, you talk too much. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Then you have, so pretty much Dolph Ziggler is just hurting. He was just hurting. I don't even feel bad for him because he should have known how to shut up sometimes. There's a time and place when you want to, you can talk your shit, but not this time. No. Not especially when you got your behind beat. The next match I want to go ahead and talk about is Ricochet versus AJ Styles. To me, that was just like, I don't know about Ricochet because, you know, AJ Styles got his people now. But I ain't gonna lie, his outfit coming out there looking like Nightwing, I was like, oh my God, he looks hot. I mean, he looks really hot, like in a good way, in a bad way, because I know it was hot down there in Canada and in that suit. I'm like, oh, child. I know he lost some calories in that outfit, but it was cute though. I live for the Nightwing outfit. But then when you have AJ Styles and his two other friends, Anderson and Gallows, DOC, yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, I give it to Ricochet. He was trying to, like, you know, go against the odds, go over this the obstacles, but it didn't work too well for him. And because of that, AJ Styles ended up retaining. But they was not finished with him. Oh no. They still beat him up after AJ Styles retained the title. I said, y'all need to leave that man alone. Leave him alone. But AJ Styles ended up retaining the United States title. So now he could be champion with his friends, because you know his friends is the Raw Tag Team Champion. So now what's next in line is Ember Moon versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. And I want to tell you this right now. This match, it was great. It kind of started out a little slow. Just a little tad slow. But as it brought up some momentum, like, Ember Moon, getting at Bailey getting at Ember Moon, but once it's said and done, Bailey gave Ember the belly off the turnbuckle, and she ended up retaining the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. So big kudos to her and congratulations. Now, some people may say this must have been a dream match. The term dream match has been thrown around numerous of times. Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus. To me, I didn't expect that coming. I did not. I expect Charlotte Flair to go against Alundra Blaze or Medusa. If y'all don't know your history of wrestling, Alundra Blaze used to be, is a Hall of Famer, but she ended up being Medusa when she went to WCW and she took the title, threw it in the garbage. Okay, y'all need to look that up. Google that. Okay, Google that. Just history for y'all. So, with that being said, with Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratus going at it, it was a great match because these bitches was using their moves against each other. But something happened with Trish Stratus, like something with her knee gave out. So Charlotte Flair ended up winning the match, getting the W against Trish Stratus, doing the figure 8. However, that night, Trish Stratus was still the winner because, everybody gave her a standing ovation. Hell, I even got out my bed doing, thank you, Trish. But I have a feeling it's not gonna be the last we see Trish Stratus again. I feel like, that was her moment, like, to show the world, like, even though I'm a mom, I still got it. So, with that being said, congrats to Charlotte Flair. I don't know what's going to be left for Charlotte Flair because, she's the Grand Slam champion. I don't know if she's going to go ahead and go for Bailey for her title. Who knows? Now, let's go ahead and talk about that match with Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon, a.k.a. Mr. Best in the World. Oh, I can't do that long. I'm sorry. Can't do it that long like everybody else, like the ring announcers. I give you props, you guys props for doing that for Shane McMahon, but I ain't getting paid for that. I'm not. Your girl don't even got enough following yet. I'm not getting paid for that. Unless WWE cut me a check, I ain't doing that long. But anywho, that match with Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon was about to go left. Because how the hell you gonna have Elias as the special enforcer? Again, hot Jesus and jeans. Come down the aisle. Then he tried to fuck it up for Kevin Owens. That didn't work. Then when Elias was down and out, the official wasn't looking. Apparently, he got caught with the chair by the original official. And then what happened was the original official went to go put away the chair. What happened was eventually Kevin Owens kicked Shane McMahon straight in the nuts, and he ended up with the win. Right after he kicked him in the nuts, he gave him a stunner, and it was easy. 1, 2, 3. He was done. So that means Kevin Owens don't have to quit. He still got a job. So, you're going to see him in every SmackDown Live till when he wants to take time off or something. I don't know. Now, the next match, I was kind of bothered how this match came about. Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton. And now, if everybody remember way in the past how Kofi Kingston was treated by Randy Orton, like, it was a match that Kofi Kingston did, and Randy Orton just kept calling him stupid. I'm like, who the fuck are you calling this man? Sorry, y'all, I don't mean to cuss, but that shit hurt my soul. Calling this man stupid. And then as time progresses, word got around that it was Randy Orton's influence that caused Kofi to be held back from the title scene. Because if you think about it, anybody who watches wrestling now or who watched wrestling from, I would say, the aggression era, because I think that's when Kofi Kingston came, because I think that's when the aggression era started. Think about it. Why was it that every person that came right after Kofi Kingston was getting world title shots, WWE title shots, where you only had Kofi Kingston in mid-card, tag team champion, Intercontinental champion, European champion? I wonder if he was a U.S. champion. I think that was he was a U.S. champion. I think later on when he was with New Day, it was like, you know, you started getting a little suspicious. Like, wait a minute, this man been here for the longest and he never got a WWE title shot. The fuck? Kind of find out, oh, it was Randy Orton's influence that caused him to be to held him back. But if it wasn't for him injuring Mustafa Ali, because y'all remember Mustafa Ali was part of the Elimination Chamber match, Kofi Kingston would have never got the opportunity. Okay, so what you want this man to do? Tell you thank you, bow down and kiss the ring? Rudeness. And then all said and now, throughout the time, what's crazy is throughout the time when Kofi was being held back, Randy Orton was getting opportunities like left and right. If y'all guys remembered, he was getting like WWE title opportunities. He was with the Wyatt family, burning down she sheds and shit. But now, Kofi, we got Kofi Mania, Kofi on the rise. Oh, it's a problem. You owe me. What? I mean, this whole match touched my soul. Because it kind of reminds me of like, and I say it, it's like that whole Cardi B and Nicki Minaj shit. No, not even Cardi B and Nicki Minaj shit. How about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma shit? Where word on the street was Nicki Minaj was freaking stopping Remy Ma's shit, trying to stop Remy Ma's bag, trying to stop Remy Ma from going in the fucking red carpets. So it's like, why are you going? That's the problem with people these days. And I know I'm getting off subject, but it's like, you got somebody who was small time on the rise, and you already big time, and you trying to go after him. That means, I'm sorry, Randy Orton must have saw Kofi Kingston as a threat. It was like, oh, fuck no. I still got more to do. I need time to shine and shit. And that's what happened. With that match going on, I guess Randy Orton must have got ahead of himself outside the ring, beating up Kofi Kingston, and didn't realize that the referee was counting, but he want to taunt Kofi Kingston's babies. He want to taunt his son, and the wife standing there holding the other kid, looking all concerned and stuff, and look what happened. Double count out. Double count out. And what happened? Kofi Kingston must have came to his senses and realized, okay, he see his family, he see Randy Orton. Oh, he beat that ass. Even though the match was over, he beat that ass. He whooped that ass. Whooped that trick. Whooped that trick. And then you hear Corey Graves say like, oh, Randy Orton got into the skin, got under Kofi Kingston's skin. No, when it comes to people's families, it's off limits. Off limits. Because let's not forget the time. And again, this is another history lesson for y'all. Let's not forget the time when Triple H, a time when Randy Orton wanted to play that game, he wanted to taunt Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon, and this was like years back. Taunted her ass in the ring, and look what happened. Triple H had to go to this dude's house, broke into his house, fuck shit up while him and his wife was home. So it was an eye for an eye situation. You don't be taunting people's family like that. You don't be stopping people's bag or opportunities. That's just rude. And that's why Randy Orton is not champion no more. He's a champion right now. Double count out. You got too cocky. Ha ha ha. But I just have a feeling this shit ain't gonna be over though. It ain't over till it's over. Now, let me go ahead and talk about this match. It was Finn Balor versus The Fiend. Now, The Fiend is another alter ego of Bray Wyatt. Because you have The Fiend and you have Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's also like, hey, we like you. You're cool. But then he's switching on talking about let me in. And this is The Fiend talking about let me in. I ain't letting you in for a goddamn thing. I don't care if you selling Girl Scout cookies. That dude is scary. Okay? Now, him and Finn Balor ended up having this match because Finn Balor had a match, I think a few weeks ago. Finn Balor ended up winning, but the lights cut off, his music cut off. You see The Fiend in the ring. And gave Finn Balor the Sister Abigail. That shit was scary as fuck because the way it ended, I was just like, oh my God, oh sweet Jesus. And The Fiend's been freaking terrorizing everybody. He terrorized bad people. Mick Foley, Kurt Angle. He terrorized Finn Balor and making Finn Balor freaking lose a match. So now, you got Finn Balor. So we thinking, okay, Finn Balor got this. You know. We see Finn Balor come out my first reaction was, and remember I said earlier, you know, with the whole all white, I was gonna talk about it. Okay, this is now I'm gonna talk about it. Finn Balor comes out with his white jacket, his white trunks, all white. And all I could think of is, what in the hot guardian angel? He about to go get his wings. Come to the light, Carolyn. Is going on here? I don't know. They was trying to do some. I don't know, because I'm thinking we gonna get the Demon King. This is easier, right? No, we get some hot guardian angel, Johnny Cage face ass dude come out. I was like, okay, WWE, I see what y'all doing. Y'all doing some good and evil kind of shit, right? Okay, cool. The Fiend comes out. First of all, that lantern. That lantern was the representation of what Bray Wyatt was. Okay, it gave it a good, great symbolism right there. Then when he come out, it's a whole remix, dark, twisted of his theme song. I mean, we still had the Fireflies going. They knew that, but he came out. Everybody got quiet. We trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Finn Balor's face is like, yo, what the fuck? So he's still lost in the sauce. As soon as the bell rang, Finn Balor was getting his ass beat. Like, I don't know if he was like still like mesmerized or like stuck of what he was facing. But yo, the Fiend was giving him the business. Somehow later on, Finn Balor came to his senses, you know, giving the Fiend everything he got, but he slipped up when he went on the freaking turnbuckle, about to jump off. He jumped into the animal claw, courtesy of Mick Foley. Mankind, everybody knows the animal claw, and Bray Wyatt was, not Bray Wyatt, excuse me, the Fiend ended up winning, but the way he walked out is like the lights cut off, and then you just see him by the entrance. Then the lights cut off again. Then you just see Finn Balor in the ring trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Honey, you lost. It was to the point Corey Graves was like, yo, where was that heavy artillery that he should have brung? But he left the Demon King, like, at home. He left him at home. Y'all, I'm sorry. He left the Demon King at home and came in looking like hot guardian angel Johnny Cage face ass. I'm sorry. Finn Balor, we need to figure this out. Now, let's talk about the main event, y'all. Seth freaking Rollins, Mr. Beast Slayer, Mr. Burn It Down, versus the reigning, defending, Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this match, because I was like scared, and I was like down to like probably like 4 or 5 of my braids when I was taking them out. Because let me tell you something, I was watching NXT, I was still taking out my braid. NXT TakeOver, like I said, y'all need to go watch that. I was still taking out my braids. And SummerSlam, I was taking out my braids because I had a lot of braids in my hair, y'all. A lot. And I'm sitting there like probably like down to 8 braids, 5 braids, 10. I lost count, but I'm sitting there looking at it like, okay, Seth, come on. Like, I thought like Seth was gonna get the business, because the way Brock was like moving and shaking, but somehow Seth Rollins dug deep because Seth Rollins was getting the business a little bit. I mean, it's to the point Brock Lesnar took him by the bandages and swung him around, but somehow Seth Rollins did his homework. And I'm gonna say this man dug deep. He said what he said on Raw. He said, I forgot what was the quote, but it was like, this is all I got, and this is who I am, and this is all I got. Something like that. And he figured, yes, the fans was cheering him on. This man was giving Brock Lesnar the stomps. He gave him nothing but kicks. It still kind of didn't work. When Brock Lesnar tried to F5 him, that shit didn't work. He gave him nothing but kick. Gave him a super kick. Then he gave him a stomp. Then that shit didn't work again. He was trying to, Brock Lesnar was trying to send him to Suplex City. It did work a little bit, like kind of later on, but he tried it the first time. Seth Rollins somehow landed on his feet like a little cat. I was like, okay, Seth Rollins, you got this. I think you were going somewhere. Man, when I tell you Seth Rollins put Brock Lesnar to work, because it looked like, it was not an easy payday, boo-boo. You gonna have to work. The last person who did that was Daniel Bryan. And I'm not gonna lie, Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series, he put that man to work. And lo and behold, Seth Rollins gave him his last stomp. All you hear is 1, 2, 3. Yo, your new Universal Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Now, you know him, Becky Lynch, they both champions together. Put it like this. Seth Rollins came what he got to do. He slayed the beast, and he dare sure burn it down. I need to get that shirt, by the way, but I know I can't wear it to work because that'll be an HR issue. So I can't wear it to my day job. But I can wear it in the street, but I can't wear that to my day job. But all in all, SummerSlam, I wasn't even mad. Like, SummerSlam really, really, really did its thing. It did some justice. So, but this is all I have today from Lala's World. Till then, bye.